It's the NFL on EA Sports. All eyes are on Jamar Chase. He had a standout game 1 week ago with 3 touchdown catches. It's the Bengals and the Rams under the lights on Monday night.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Rams set to go to work on offense, and they're led by a man who topped the 50,000-yard mark in passing for his career a season ago. In year 15 now, here's Matthew Stafford.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
Now the 4th-year man, it's Cam Akers. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them. Is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. You talk about this Bengals defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And from analyzing them and talking with their defensive coordinator, we know they have a full playbook. So look for them to mix up coverages, pressure one play, fall back the next. They do a lot of different things trying to confuse the offense.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Jones on the return. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals now set for their first possession, and it's Pro Bowler Joe Burrow who leads this offense in his 4th season now out of LSU.
And he's off to a tremendous start here through 2 weeks of the season. Already 9 touchdown passes. Everyone wants to come out and generate a little momentum. He's done that and more, no question about it.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And he will find his man Chase complete. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
It's early, but it now took cliche word here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown Cincinnati. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. The Bengal pressure gets him that time, down he goes.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Oh, the return is Jones. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook and show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
They go play action with Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Touchdown Bengals. T. Higgins with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
The numbers a week ago for Kupp, 5 catches, 59 yards.
And you can tell early they're going to look his way quite a bit, and he made himself available on that one.
Stafford going to give this to Akers. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt.
He's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now Burrow on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Looking deep here for Chase. It's caught inside the 25. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On 1, ready?
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything. Jones hit in the ball zone, and the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. First target, first catch at a 1st down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Cup. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Again, it's Stafford. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Mixon. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he'll be out right at the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Everyone in the NFL is looking for mismatches, and T. Higgins' size and speed at receiver, that allows him to have those type of mismatches against most defenders. 6'4", ability to flat-out fly. They can use him everywhere, including in the slot. He's a dangerous playmaker and a big-time producer in the red zone.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He's got Chase on the comeback route. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Mixon with a first down carry. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19. From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Here's throw at about the 5.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Mixon will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And that's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Stafford to his #1 guy, Cup, for a Los Angeles first.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Jones has it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Stafford looks to throw again. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
T. Higgins leading the Cincinnati receiving corps out for this upcoming series.
We're in the 2nd quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him, maybe make a 3rd person in the area, and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while, because I don't know that their talents are his, because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And quickly, they get to the line. On 3rd down, Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And going to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
So a bold call that this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion.
Dumps it off to Mixon. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And Burrow going to throw again.
He will find his man Chase complete.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Letting one go deep for the end zone.
And that's going to be incomplete.
So we are at halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our... And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on the way to a lopsided victory.
Aaron Donald with a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They will throw on first down with Burrow. So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and that'll make it second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Burrow looking to pass. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Keeps himself upright. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there, and that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
Here we go, here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
12, 12, 12.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And Higgins is going to have a Bengals first down as the tackle made at the 18. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year.
And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes this 35-0 now.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. You're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Miles Murphy
In there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down.
That is caught. He's to the 15.
Touchdown, LA! Cooper Kupp, 66 yards.
And the Rams are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Rams 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun, because let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And a catch right side by Evans. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Burrow.
Throw left side complete to Chase.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brought down back at the 32.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a 1st down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Mixon up the middle. Shedding the tackle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Here we go.
At the Rams' 6-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup complete, and he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
From the 50, Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 37. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Again, it's Stafford.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Mike Hilton. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
L.A. readies for its next possession. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. This complete to Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
25 yards that time.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Hey,
First
fly
down,
ball.
Los Angeles.
Throwing again is Stafford.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the left sideline.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. One last throw here for Stafford. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Bengals, it's an ideal start as they